welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. Happy Easter to all of you. And this morning I woke up and I meditated, and actually I was thinking about this last night because I get a lot of questions as to when I'm going to do the next Karmic and Divine Masculine reading. So I was thinking about it last night, and I just was really tired from the week and work and all. So I did wake up to it with the push, the nudge from Spirit to go ahead and do a reading for you guys. So I went ahead and I did that, and so this reading is going to be for what is going on with the Divine Masculine and the Karmic partner, and how they feel about each other, and how the Divine Masculine feels about his Divine Feminine. So I'm just so curious to see what's going on, because the energies and the moon being in the full blue moon in Libra and then starting a new month, I'm just balled up with a bunch of energy, and I just want to know if it's going to come out in the cards as well. And so let's get on to the reading and see what happens. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And I just hope that if I resonate with you, that you will add, like, and subscribe, and just leave me some comments if you like this reading and if it resonates with you, and if any of this is happening to you. I would just love to hear it. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my channel, and happy Easter and blessings to all you and your family. Thank you. Okay, so let's get on with this reading, and this reading is for the full blue moon in Libra, and it is for the Divine Masculine, the Karmic partner, and Divine Feminine. So I'm just asking questions as to what is going on with the Karmic partner, what is going on with the Divine Masculine, and how the Divine Masculine feels for his Divine Feminine. And so I went ahead and shuffled because it just takes a while. I've explained this before. If you watch my other videos, I wait for the cards to come out. Although I really didn't have to wait this long because they're just full of energy. But what I did first was I took a Rummy Oracle card first, and I asked Spirit, what message can you give the twin flames? And so you got the lovers and the beloved, but I'm not going to read the message till after because I want to see how it ties into this reading. So I'm going to hold it off in the back and we'll read it after. Okay, so, and I'm just going to close my blinds a little bit because I see a glare. There we go. Okay, so with my first question, I asked, how is Divine Masculine feeling at this time? And partnership and alliances came out. Okay, and then so did the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the heart chakra. And I'm using the Psycho Tarot for this reading. And so how I like to tie in the Divine Masculine, the Karmic partner, and the Divine Feminine is that I always pull the energy of what Divine Masculine is feeling, and this ties all the parties together. This is just how it works for me. So with this 3 of partnership and alliances, what this speaks of is that you have to know what alliances work for you. So if you look, they are holding on together, and it's like a strong union. So what this card represents is that you have to make sure that the person or relationship or partnership, whatever it is, it has to be right. It has to be, working for both of you. It can't just be working for one person. And so I do sense and I feel that Divine Masculine is craving. He's just craving that connection with his Divine Feminine. And so his energy right now is in the throat chakra. And what this means is that he is now able to express. He's now able to express whatever has been holding him back. He's been awakened, and he wasn't awakened before, and this has been something that's been happening to him. And he got to this point because of his divine feminine. And I know this because he's got the third eye chakra. So with this third eye chakra, that means that he's feeling his divine feminine. He's feeling her in his third eye. He's able to see and visualize her. And so he's been working very hard. And if you've been sending love and positive affirmations to him, he's feeling it. Because in the twin flame union, you're mirrors of each other. So whatever you're going through, he's going through. Vice versa, if it's reversed, you feel each other. And so his heart chakra is also open. And this means that he's able to feel love now. Whereas before, he was blocked and he could not feel love. What Spirit is saying is that this group of twins that I'm reaching today, it took him a while to get to this point because he was blocked. And this group of divine masculines, they didn't feel worthy of love. But it wasn't until they met their divine feminine that they were able to open up and release all of these energies that were blocked. And like I said, with the third eye chakra, divine masculine has been feeling everything that the divine feminine has been feeling. And in some sense, divine feminine has given him a lot of power and a lot of strength. So this is where he's at with his energy. And he's come to a realization that the partnership that he had with his karmic partner was not a stable one. Because what Spirit is telling me is that this divine masculine put so much into the relationship, and his karmic partner was not aligned to him. And I get the sense that she just took more than she gave out. And this put a wedge between them. So let's take a look and see what the karmic is feeling. Okay, so I'm going to keep these out like so. And, okay. So I asked 5 questions, and I asked the 5 questions for all parties. The top row up here represents the karmic partner. The middle row is the divine masculine, what divine masculine thinks about the karmic partner. And then the row on the bottom is what divine masculine feels for his divine feminine. Okay, so let's see what happens. So my first question to Spirit was, what does the karmic partner feel right now? What is her energy? What is she feeling? And if you look at it, she's heartbroken. She's heartbroken and heartache and loss. And so, and this card is a mental card because it's the blue coloring. So in her head, inside, she knows that she's lost divine masculine. And she can feel it. Even though for a while he didn't voice it to her, but he didn't have to voice it to her because she knows. She feels it, and it makes her feel sad. It's made her feel sad. And so with this card, it's just the universe is telling her that she's got to release it.
got to release it and move on. So the next question that I asked was, what are the karmic's expectations of the divine masculine in this time? And even though she feels and she knows inside that she's lost him, she's hoping for a new beginning. You see, she still wants she wants to somehow talk him into coming back to her and starting over, and she wants the happiness and the family with him, and she wants to share the cup of love with him and just have the river of life just flowing. And this is what she's hoping for. This is what she is expecting to happen with their relationship. And they could be married, they could be just together, but so she's just hoping to reclaim him and get him back. And so then the next question I asked is, what is the karmic partner feeling about their marriage? And she's feeling disconnected and boredom. She's not actually feeling this. Divine masculine is feeling disconnected and boredom. You see how we'll take this as divine masculine. This is representing divine masculine. You see how he's not even looking at it. He's walking away. He's like there's no interest in there. And she knows this. She knows this. There's actually two cards. Two cards came out. So disconnect and boredom, and deception and envy. And so with the deception and envy, the karmic partner feels that divine masculine has decepted her. What Spirit is saying with this card is that she feels like he hasn't given her everything that he promised, and she feels that he was wearing a mask. And so even though what Spirit is saying is that they both were wearing masks, they didn't allow themselves to come out and form a union that was strong and binding, because they were never honest with each other. And Spirit is saying that when they got together, they had misconceptions about who they were. And for this union, this group of twins that I'm reaching, Spirit is saying that they just might have jumped into a relationship without really knowing who each other were. But she feels that Spirit is saying she feels, what is the word, Spirit? She just feels that he didn't give her everything that she wanted. And that is because he's been disconnected. He's been bored and disconnected with it. And she's been feeling this. She's been feeling this for a while, but she's been holding on to the hopes of rekindling it and starting it over and going back to the beginning. And so what I'm also feeling is that divine masculine, when he met his divine feminine, she changed him. She was able to open him up and unblock him and just make him realize that he's worthy of love, real unconditional love. And so this is why the karmic partner is feeling like there was a false, like it was just a false relationship. And Spirit is saying the only reason that is because they weren't divinely connected as a whole union. And what she's feeling is that, because with the next card Spirit gave was transformation. The next question that I asked was, what is Spirit's advice for the karmic partner and divine masculine? And it gave transformation. And so how Spirit is saying that these cards tie in together is that she was feeling that her divine masculine was pulling away from her. He pulled away from her because he was going through a transformation. He was changing. He wasn't the same person that she married or got together with. Because like I said, this could be a married couple or this could just be a couple that have been living together. That's what Spirit's saying. So, but once he met his divine feminine, she opened him up and to realize that he was able to receive the kind of love that he's been looking for. And so the karmic partner has been feeling this and she's been knowing this. And so the advice that Spirit has given her is to take a lead in her own transformation and take this as a new beginning, because with the transformation card, what it's speaking about is a new beginning and reaping what you sow. And so she is being advised to awaken and to soften herself, because like I said, in this relationship, she's been taking and not giving. It hasn't been a balanced union between them. And what Spirit is saying is that divine masculine has already awakened and he's changed, he's transformed. And so the karmic partner is now being nudged. She's being nudged and she's seeing things that she didn't see before. And Spirit wants her to move forward because this karmic cycle has been fulfilled. Their karmic has been fulfilled and they need to move on. And this ties in with the last question that I asked, and I said, what is the outcome? What is the outcome of the karmic partner and divine masculine? And they got financial and marital changes. So with this card, what this speaks of is that things weren't always what you think they were, and a union or a relationship is coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because it was not meant to be. And it ties in with the transformation card because a cycle is ending. There's been a karmic balance. So whatever lessons they needed to learn together, they're coming to an end. And it's time for them to move forward. And so what Spirit is also saying is that they want the karmic partner to move on and transform and let this go. Let this go with divine masculine, because in the end, once she awakens and she becomes somewhat more spiritual, she'll get her new beginning. She'll get what she is desiring. It's just that with the karmic partner and divine masculine, they're just not linked. They're not bridged together and they're not aligned for each other. And they just came into this union without knowing this. And even though she feels like he stabbed her in the back and wasn't clear about who he was, it was because they rushed into it too quickly. They rushed into it too quickly without knowing who they were. That is what Spirit is saying. And so let's get on to what divine masculine is thinking about the karmic partner. And I hope this makes sense for you guys and you're keeping track with this, because like a little drama. mini drama series. Okay, so back to it. Okay, so like I said, I asked the same question. So I asked, what does the divine masculine feel about the karmic partner? And he got passion ignited and the base chakra. And so he knows that the karmic partner is blocked. She's blocked. Her energies are not flowing correctly. They're not flowing, and they together are not aligned, and they're not on the same page together. So he knows this, but she has come the way that his karmic has come into a full circle is because being with the karmic partner, he has learned that she was not the right one. But with this knowledge, it has ignited a passion, and this passion is with his divine feminine. And if you look at the border, it's a purple border, which means he's tapping into the divine feminine through the third eye chakra. They're connected in the 5D world. If you meditate and you're visualizing being with your partner and bringing them back to your divine masculine back to you, he feels you. And this is what has ignited. He has ignited. There's a love for his divine feminine, and this is how he's able to walk away from his karmic partner, because he wants this relationship. He wants this union of a balanced union where divine feminine and divine masculine are given to each other equally. So this is what he's feeling right now. He's feeling this, and he is feeling this because he's had time with the karmic partner, and she was able to bring out these feelings for him. So that's what he's feeling about her. And another sense of saying it is like he learned from being with her. By being with her, he learned his mistakes, and he has, like I said, paid his karma. And now it's time for something new. So the next question that I asked was, what are the expectations of the divine masculine for the karmic partner? And he got the waiting game. And so what this means is that for a long time, because see, it's a number 2, and what this means is that there has been decisions that needed to be made, and so he's been thinking about this for a long time, and he didn't want to leave her. He didn't want to leave the karmic partner because he didn't want to hurt her. Spirit saying he doesn't want to hurt the family, her family. She has children. They may have children together. They might have just combined families to where she has children and he took them on. So, but Spirit is saying that this was unbalanced for a while. It was like, he was just so indecisive about making a decision. But at this time, now it's the waiting game, because he's set it out to the universe what he wants, and he now has the power. He has the power to choose and decide what he wants. And like I don't know if you've seen my other readings, but when there's an hourglass, it's the shape of an 8. This is the infinity symbol. He knows where he belongs. He definitely knows he belongs with the divine feminine. But for a while, he was out there thinking, my goodness, how am I going to do this? How do I let her go without hurting her and the family? And so he has come to a decision, and he's moving on. So this is what this card represents. He's moving on, and right now it's just the waiting. It's a matter of time for everything to come into place. And so with the next card I asked, What are the divine masculines feeling on his marriage with the karmic partner? And there's a patience and planning. And so this is a card of change and reaping what you sow. And so he knows that he's got to move forward. And so it somewhat ties with the waiting game. He's been planning. He's been planning his escape and his release of the karmic partner. And it's really amazing because if you look at these two pillars, that's very indicative of a twin flame. But see, the divine feminine has given him this light and this power to move forward, because he was very blocked before. He was blocked, and he like I said before, he wasn't able to feel that he could have this kind of unconditional love. And so once he felt it, I mean, he was just anguishing about leaving the karmic partner. Spirit says he's just gone through this over and over and over, and now has come to the conclusion. He's putting the pieces together and he's moving forward. And so now they could possibly just be waiting for, if they were married, he's waiting for the papers to be signed and just to situate all finances and what do you call it? Just to move forward, to be free and clear of her, to move forward with divine feminine. And so right now he's just being patient. He's being patient and he's planning and he's waiting for all his manifestations to come into fruition. Excuse me. So with the next card, I asked Spirit, what advice do you have for the karmic partner and the divine masculine? And I'm sorry, hold on one second. Okay, sorry, I lost that when I went across the room. Okay, so what Spirit is advising the divine masculine and the karmic partner is that it's a spiritual union. What he and divine feminine have is a spiritual union. And if you look at the card, it is a cup filled with emotion and love, and they mirror each other. They are mirroring each other, and it's another 2, which means decision. A decision has been made for him to move forward with his divine feminine. And so what Spirit is telling both of them is that they have to move forward with this. The karmic partner has to release it and let it go. She's got to move on. She's got to move on. And yes, she's going through the heartache and the pain of losing him and wanting the new beginning, but she's not going to have a new beginning with him. She's going to have a new beginning with someone else. And once she lets this go, she herself will come into a union. She will come into a union that fulfills her. So this is the advice for this is the advice Spirit is giving for divine masculine and the karmic partner to end their union so they can both move forward. Okay? And hopefully she will take the time and transform herself, because from what I get is that she was a very just not a sharing person, and just taking and not giving. And that's not what divine masculine wants. So with the final card, I asked, what is the outcome for divine masculine and the karmic partner? And say stand your ground. And so stand your ground means you're finally able to stand up to perhaps what others were telling you was right, but deep down inside you know what is right for you. And for a lot of the time, divine masculine did not want to move forward because he was scared. He was very scared, and he felt very bad that he would hurt her, that he would hurt the karmic partner. But now he's gotten so much strength. He's opened up. He's just, his energies are flowing, and he's just so clear. everything's clear to him now. He's been awakened. All that process, he's gone through the dark night of the soul. He's enlightened now. And so by moving forward from this karmic relationship, he's able to stand his ground, and he's found his power. And Spirit is saying he hasn't had this power. He has not felt like this. He has just felt negative about himself and not really thinking that he was worthy of a true unconditional love union, which is what he is going to get with his divine feminine. And he's standing his ground. Okay? So I'm so excited about this, you guys. It's such a nice reading because we don't want anything bad for anybody. We want love and peace for everybody. Even if it's a karmic partner, you want to send love. If you're in a situation where your divine masculine is with a karmic partner, you got to send her love too, because we don't want hatred in this world. We want love. And so I feel that the karmic partner she's going to transform. And with her transforming, she will get everything that she wants as well. So let's just send that little prayers that's what she'll get. Because if that happens, she'll be able to let go of this. Because she has put up some resistance and letting him go. Because she wants the new beginning. She wants this new beginning with him. But deep down inside, she knows. But she's got to let him go. So you got to keep sending love to your divine masculine and his karmic partner for her to allow to let this go, because she could create problems if she financially and maritally, because she could choose not to let him go and drag this on to be very long. And so this could happen for some relationships. So because Spirit is saying, it's a waiting game. He's pretty much waiting to see if she'll release him. And he wants to be released. So send that love to her. And I know that's very odd and very hard, but you got to do it too. You're helping her too to move forward. Okay, and so for the next row, this is the what divine masculine feels for his divine feminine. And so I asked the same question. What does divine masculine feel about his divine feminine? And 2 cards came out, and it's new beginnings and accelerated motion. So with the new beginning, he's feeling, and he knows that he's just on top of the world, because he knows that he's going to come together with his twin. And he's very happy right now. He's very happy. And he knows that by you two coming together, everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And you're both going to be blessed. It's a new beginning. So with the accelerated motion, it's just like he wants it so fast, and he's been thinking about this for such a long time, and it's now coming into fruition. All the visualization that he's been doing, because this is he's been visualizing this. He's been somewhat meditating about it. He's been in daydreams about it, and he feels it. He feels the magnetic pull together, and he wants it very quickly. So this card, it's an 8. It's an 8, and it's strength. Together, you are very strong. And he feels the pull, and he's just moving to it. See that? It's like moving to the new beginning. And it's very, very fast. So be ready, because it's coming quickly. Once the karmic partner decides to finally sign the papers, and once they figure out the financial aspect of it, it's coming, it's here. And he really is not showing any remorse in leaving her. He's dead on happy. Like, he's learned his karmic lessons, and he has moved on. He's emotionally has not been with her in a long time, and she felt this for a long time. She felt that he was disconnected from her a long time ago. So, you know what? If you haven't had any messages or any contacts from him, it's gonna come. Just, you need to meditate and continue to send love to him and have love for yourself, and just believe without any doubt. If you're having problems with the ego, you got to let that ego go, because that ego will squash it. It'll just squash it so quickly. But he's already clear. He's coming to you. Okay, and so then the next question that I asked was, what are the divine masculine's expectations for he and the divine feminine? And it's material harvest. So if you look here in this card, he's been wanting this. He's been thinking about it. He's been meditating by it. He is finally, a 9 means there's an end to a cycle and a new beginning. So he's ready to receive what he has been manifesting. He's ready for it to come. Look, he's asking for it. Like, bring it to me, bring it to me. So finally, now, after all this time, it's going to come into fruition. And that's what his expectations are for his divine feminine and himself, to be together and start fresh and just have marital harvest and everything. And I mean everything. Love, finance, family, business, everything will come together because of this. And because he's been wanting it and thinking about it. And in his head, like I said, his third eye, he has been feeling the passion that you hold for him. And he too has been manifesting it. And now it's coming into fruition. So all the unblocking and all the prayers and all the love that you have been sending him, he has been feeling it. And this is what has made him stronger. So if you feel that in your relationship, your divine masculine is not following suit, that means that you need to really take the time and pray and send him pure love and light the white candle for him. I mean, what I have done for my divine masculine every day is I come home and I say a prayer I like to pray to Mother Mary, because she protects, she is the protector and the sender of pure love. And I don't mean lustful love, I mean pure love. So every day I come home from work, I light a little white candle for him and I say a little prayer to her, and I say, please, may you keep him safe. May he come away from this karmic partner. May he be just safe in everything that he's doing. May he be safe and may he feel me. And by golly, it works. It does work. So if you feel that your divine masculine is not being responsive to you, you need to start meditating and start doing the work, because it doesn't just come. You have to work at it. And he himself has been working on it. He's been working on it and he feels it and he's ready. His expectations is for it to take fruition now in the 3D. This is because the red represents the physical world, and this is where we are. So the next question I asked is, what are the divine masculines feeling about his union with his divine feminine? What is he feeling? What is divine masculine feeling for his divine feminine union, his twin flame union? And he got balance. This is pretty much the magician card. Okay, so he got balance and memories of love. So what he's been feeling, and he's been feeling you, and he's been thinking. What this card represents is him thinking and going back to the time that he met you and the moments that you have had together, and how you have lit him up. You've lit him up and you have given him the strength. And any time that he thinks of you, even when he's down and he's gone through very hard situations with a karmic partner, he's felt your love. See, and this is just indicative of what I said about lighting a candle and sending him love. Like, he's been feeling it. And what this card represents also, because it's a 6, it represents that a love is coming back to him. So that means he thinks of his divine feminine is coming back to him and starting new. And this is what the Magician card is. It's balance, and it's from above and below. It's like he's manifesting this. His chakras, or his energy, is clearly open, and he is very strong in his mind. Both of you are connected so strong right now in your mind, and it's a very powerful, very powerful. You've given him the power and the balance. And look at, this is an 11. So an 11 is a twin flame. You know, he's coming back, and this is what he is. This is what he sees the union as balance. Okay. So the next question was, what advice does Spirit have for divine masculine and divine feminine? And what Spirit is saying is fulfillment and wishes. So everything that you have been wishing for and thinking about, everything is coming to you. Everything that was like the karmic partner, it's all to an end. Everything you both have been wanting is coming to you. It's here. It's a new beginning. It's overflowing with love. And see the leaf, it's like a new beginning and just full of life. And look at the treasure. You'll be successful and financially set together. You will come together. It's a very, very strong union. And so this is the time to really see through your manifestations and bring them into fruition, bring them to life. So that's what Spirit is saying. And there's also a choose wisely. So see, there's choices. You guys have to make choices. And Spirit is saying, together, you will make the right choices together. And so just stay strong and keep each other strong. And as long as you continue to do this, you're going to have your fulfillment of wishes. Okay? So then the last question that I asked was, what is the outcome? What is the outcome for the divine masculine and the divine feminine? And it's destiny, guys. It's destiny. I mean, you can't fight with destiny. It's there. So it's a start. It's the start of something new. And you got the 6 of the victory and success, which is pretty much the 6 of Wands. And if you see the red banner, that's victory. You're both taking the leap of faith. You're both starting fresh. Look at the brightness that's coming out from the sky. There's dark. There's been a lot of dark. Okay, but now it's ready to break through and bring success and light and just unconditional love. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what you're both feeling, and that's what's going to happen. That's what's coming to you. With this Destiny card, and I wanted to take the time and read this out loud to you, because in this this deck of cards, the explanation of this card is just amazing. So I hope you guys don't mind that I do that, because I want you to see how strong your destiny is together. And okay, so what this card says, okay, good luck and fortune are now in your favor. A cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. The ebbs and flows is in its natural journey, and the Destiny card signifies that good karma has come to a full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, you're about to reap. Open your heart and accept and receive what you've been earned. Opportunities, whether expected or unexpected, are knocking at your door. This is the time to allow your problems to be replaced by solutions. Believe in destiny as you learn to let go of old issues. You're being given a chance to understand the lessons and gain the wisdoms from the past, and enabling you to move steadily forward in a positive direction. Hold on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous and have abundance in all areas of your life. The confident mindset will show you that The impossible can indeed become the possible. With this card, take advantage of all opportunities. Act now, take responsibility for your actions, and enjoy the fact that destiny is presently in your favor. Don't always rely on luck, however, for the wheel must definitely will turn again. So this is the Wheel of Fortune in the traditional tarot deck, but I mean that message is amazing. Like your karmic partner situation has come. Your lessons have been learned. It's turning, and now it's time to come together with your divine feminine. And by doing this, everything that you have wished for and everything that you want is going to come into fruition. So that's very beautiful. Absolutely a very beautiful message for both, even though there is an ending. There is an ending in a relationship, and you know, divine, like the karmic partner is going through pain right now, which is understandable. So send her love, send her and him love. And so now I'm going to read the first card that I had pulled from the little Rummy Oracle. I'm going to read what it says, okay? Let's see if it all ties in together, because I'm not sure. Okay, so let me find it. I'm just pulling it up in my little booklet. I hope you guys like this. It sounds like everything's going good. Just stay positive and just send out unconditional love. Okay, so it says the lover and the beloved. And this is a very beautiful card. Just very beautiful. Okay, and so what it says is the lover and the beloved. When you move beyond consciousness, you care. Okay, I'm sorry. It says, when you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. It's not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me. You want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab and hold you, drawing you into me. And never let you apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into your arms. Let me hold you until you cease to know or care where you and I were. For instead, we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Oh my gosh, that is like beautiful. So what that's pretty much saying is that divine masculine is just so drawn to his divine feminine. Even from afar, he has felt her presence, and he's now ready. He's now ready to give that unconditional love, and he's wanting that unconditional love brought back to him, because with the karmic partner, he hasn't felt that. It's been unbalanced. Like I said, he gave a lot to her and she took and didn't give. So, but with his divine feminine, he feels the love, the unconditional love. And that is just a beautiful card, and I do feel like it resonates together. So pretty amazing. I'm going to take a couple cards for a couple messages from the Lover's Oracle, and let's see what they say. I'm just going to move these back. Okay, let's move these back a little bit. And okay, these are my little heart cards. I love these little cards, but they're full of energy. So let's see what they tell us today. Spirit, what messages do you have for the divine masculine and divine feminine? Okay, so the first one that came out is romance. Cupid arrow strikes. Okay. What other message? Oh, they're stuck together today. Wow. What message do you have for the twin flames? Usually they fly out everywhere. Okay. So it says, okay, very pretty. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So it's truly your love. It's perhaps some of you need to be sending a little bit more love, and don't be impatient about the fact that it's not here in your hands right now, because it is coming. It is coming. And the next card is trust. Transformation occurs through the acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So yes, you have to have trust in this union, because it is here, and it like Spirit says, it is coming. So I want to take one more card, and these are my new cards. I love these cards. I've been wanting them, and I finally found them. So these are James Van Praagh, The Power of Love, and they're just amazing, amazing little cards. So I want to see what kind of message they give us. Spirit, let me flip them over. I didn't realize they were all flipped. I want to flip them so that we get the right message, okay? Spirit, what message do you have for the twin flames? What message do you have? They're feeling sort of clumpy today too. What is it? Okay. What other message can you give for the twin flame collective? What message can you give for the twin flame collective? Oh, they're just so stuck together today. They're so full of energy. Okay. All right. So let's see. The first one that popped out, it says, freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So that goes with what Spirit is saying, that the karmic cycle has ended. Divine Masculine is now free. He's free to come and start a union with his Divine Feminine. And so then also tolerance came up. You appreciate other points of views because you sense the love in everyone. So by coming together, I've said this before, when you come together, you just omit this biggest love, and everyone is going to be able to see it, and you can see through everyone too. So tolerance. Okay, so guys, I hope you guys have liked this reading, and please leave me some comments and see what let me know what you guys feel about it. And if you're new to my channel, I welcome you, and I just hope that you will like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, and I hope you all have a blessed Easter. Thank you. Have a good day.